Hi and welcome to today's video here on the Yoga by Candace YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be for arm strength. What you're going to need is a block or something similar. I would say maybe like a really heavy book would work. If you're using a block, my first choice would be a cork block or a wooden block, not a foam block. But if you have a foam block, that'll do fine. Just wouldn't be my very first choice. Whatever. Go ahead, grab your prop, have a seat on the mat, and we'll get started. Okay, so to begin, we are going to just center ourselves. So you can take your block, you can put it to the side, or you can have a seat on the back, on like the edge of it, and help tilt your pelvis forward so you get a nice long spine. Roll your shoulders back, let the arms be heavy. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. And as you begin to center your breath and center yourself, allow your thoughts or anything that's happened today, anything that needs to happen later, to just kind of be in the background. So that right now, all you're focusing on is your breath and just finding a second to breathe and let go of whatever it is you're dealing with today. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine. Follow the breath all the way up through the crown of the head as you inhale. Exhale and allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears. Allow yourself to feel more firmly rooted into your prop or into the mat. And as you breathe in and out, see if you can really feel that prana, that energy, as it swirls through your body. Allowing yourself with each breath to just calm down and focus and being right here in the present moment. And then when you're ready, quietly open up the eyes and we'll begin. So this practice is about building some arm strength, some upper body strength. So this is something you're going to want to be incorporating if you are working on things like arm balances, perhaps posture, those sorts of things. What we're going to do to start is get the prop, the block, and you're going to place your hands on either side of it, and notice that I'm not like grabbing on with my fingertips. I'm just holding it up by squeezing my palms into it. That's the first bit. From here, we're gonna bring the arms out in front of us and just squeeze. You're not grabbing on hold. The fingertips are not touching your prop. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze really hard and then lift 2 inches. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, lift 2 inches and squeeze harder. You're gonna wanna make sure that your ribs aren't sticking out. So if you're kind of out like this, tuck your ribs in. Squeeze really hard and lift a little bit more. You might be shaking, you may already be feeling this. I know I am. Squeeze a little harder, lift up a little more. Tuck your low ribs in, squeeze a little harder, lift a little bit more. Squeeze a little harder, lift a little bit more. Squeeze a little harder, lift a little bit more. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift a little more. And release. Good job. From here, I want you to come into a plank position. So wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Fingers are spread. We're going to hold here, round through the upper back. So you have to really push the ground away. Legs are active, feet about hip distance. Breathe. Place the left hand underneath your face and turn on the knife edge of the left foot. Lift your hips up, breathe. Look down where your hand is and replace with the right hand. Going over to the other side and breathe. Lift the hips up, push the ground away, breathe. Come back to center. Come down onto your knees. You want to make a diagonal line with your upper body. So from here, elbows straight back behind, come halfway down and push up. Come halfway down, push up. Halfway down, push up. And then from here, you have to decide if you're going to continue like that. We're going to do 3 more. Or if you want to extend through your legs and do the regular push-up. Wherever you are, here we go for the first one. Come up. Second. And third. And then sit up. Give your arms a break. So that's one way that you can continue to build strength in your practice. Grab hold of your prop. We're going to do it one more time through. So here we go. Arms out in front. Fingertips are not on your prop. Squeeze. Tuck lower ribs in. Lift a little more. Breathe. Tuck lower ribs in. Lift a little more. Arms are long, strong. Squeeze the prop. Hard, 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 hard. Lift. Squeeze the block. And lift. Lower ribs in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze really hard. Press the block. Harder, 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 and lift. Squeeze the block together. Tuck lower ribs in. You can do it. And lift. One more time. Lift. Squeeze, 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 and release. From here, coming into plank. Left hand underneath the face. Turn to the left side. Lift the hips away, push the ground away, and then replace. Lift, push the ground away. Plank pose onto your knees. So now we're coming into that push-up position. You have to decide what's going to work best for you. We can start on the knees if you'd like. That's cool. Or if you have a ton of energy, or you're feeling really good, you can start in the plank position. We're going to go down and up for 3, 2, 1. Then stay here or plank position for 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Good job, guys. I'm super proud of you. If you made it through the video and you were sweating like I am, good job. If you didn't make the video, if you didn't make it through, that's okay. Do what works for you. Revisit it when you can. Be cool with whatever happens. Like, we're all on this journey together. We all have to start somewhere, so no worries if you are just not feeling it today or you don't have the strength that you would like. Little baby steps. That's the way to go. So do what works for you and let that be enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below in the comment section and I'll do my best to be in touch. Don't forget about my book, Namaste. It's available on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and most major bookstores everywhere. And our podcast, season 2, is now out. It's called Namaste with Yoga by Candace, and you can find it everywhere you listen to podcasts. So please be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you very soon here on the YBC YouTube channel.